All right, Mariah. Mariah, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I'm from LA, Los Angeles, South Central to be exact. Mm-hmm.
And tell me about your family growing up. Mom and dad?
I really don't have no family. I was foster care, runaway youth,
You ran away at what age?
Yeah. Well, I never met my family ever. So my mom or my dad. I was in foster care since I was like 2 years old, and I started running away when I was like 9.
Wow. How was the foster system for you?
I couldn't deal with it.
What kind of stuff was going on?
I don't like authority, I guess, and like I couldn't have nobody telling me what to do because I feel like they didn't raise me, so I raised myself. I used to run away so much.
But no abuse or anything like that?
Yeah, I went through abuse. Being in the streets, trying to raise myself, like abuse with whether it was drugs or prostitution or whatever, It just came hand in hand, I guess.
So you started working the streets at what age?
13.
13. How'd that happen?
For one of these guys that I was messing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far did you go in school?
7th grade.
7th grade. And you've been so 7th grade is what age? About 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you've been working the streets ever since?
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
I'm 23.
23. And you have a pimp now, or you're on your own?
Mm-mm. Honestly, I haven't like I said, I'm pregnant, so I haven't really been like, I've been trying to relax, but I've never had a pimp other than the guy that I said I started for, but he wasn't a pimp.
So you're currently working on Figueroa Street?
Yeah.
Are there other streets you work as well?
I used to work Long Beach Boulevard. And that was it, really. And the internet.
What's your impression of doing this kind of work? I mean, does it depress you? Is it okay? Are you strong enough to deal with it?
When it's like all going good, it's like it's all good, like it'd be cool, like I guess, but when you really sit back and think about it, like of course not, especially how like, kind of like got jinxed into it, not jinxed into it, but bribed into it or whatever, like I guess you could say.
Manipulated, forced into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not something you would have chosen for a career. But you've been doing it now for
a while now.
For quite a while.
On and off, but.
How old are you now?
23.
23. And do you have kids?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, you're pregnant?
Yeah.
And who's the father?
To be honest, I got raped by a trick in Bakersfield.
So you don't know. Dad probably won't be in the.
Yeah, he won't be
in the child's life.
Yeah.
How far along are you?
I'm due next month on 26.
Really? Huh. And you're gonna try to raise the child?
Yeah. I was a foster child, so I don't really believe in abortion. So like everybody deserves a chance.
And where do you stay now? Do you have an apartment, or you just go motel to motel?
Yeah, motel to motel.
Yeah. So you kind of have to work every day to make.
Yeah, basically.
Make the rent.
Or finesse somebody or something, like like work the ways of the. Yeah.
Do you have friends?
Yeah.
You do?
A few.
Girls that work the streets with you?
I try not to too much, socialize, as they say.
Yeah, socialize.
Cause like I don't have a pimp, and they be trying to get they be trying to get me, and I ain't.
Tell me about some of what happens on some of the dates you guys pick you up. I mean, you get guys asking you to do it without a condom, or?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They come with the most outrageous things. I ain't gonna lie. Like it'd be kind of wild. Like not like I'm not saying I'm dirty or nothing, but sometimes in my mind it crossed my mind like like. Dang, why would you want to, like, have intercourse with a female you don't even know, like, unless it's something wrong with you or something, like, and you just don't care or something. But, like, like, I don't know. I guess since it wasn't always something that I feel like I would go for, like, like, how, like it says in the Bible, marriage before sex or whatever. I used to look at it like that, but I don't know what happened.
Are most of your tricks married, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or they got a girlfriend or a baby mama or somebody. And I only say that because they always be like, "Man, you got the condom wrapper?" They be like, "Do you got the condom? You make sure you got the condom wrapper." I got you.
Oh, they don't want you leaving the wrapper in the car?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So you do a lot of car dates?
On Fig, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You had bad experiences out there?
Bad? Oh, yeah. When I first, when I first started working, I was pretty green for a cool minute. It took me a minute to like really start understanding, like they got all the tricks and all the trades and all the moves to try to play you out of whatever it is, you gotta make them realize like they the trick and that's their place. And, like if you stand your ground, I guess, like I got into a few fights with some tricks.
Because they're trying to rob you?
Yeah. I got beat up pretty bad one time. And they locked me in a room. Luckily, I guess, like I was yelling loud enough for the room manager, like to call the police. And they finally left out of the room, but I got beat up pretty bad and robbed a couple times.
Mm. And you probably feel like you have no other options right now, especially if you're going to be supporting a child in a seventh grade education. You probably can't really.
And I don't have no job experience. I've never had a job. Like,
That's all you've ever done?
I was a foster kid, so it's hard for me to get my ID. It's all type of like little, like roadblocks that make it harder.
Is this just survival?
For the most part, right now, yeah. Like now that, I'm pregnant and stuff, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be survival once your baby comes.
Right. And like I said, I've never had a job or anything, so I really don't even know where else, like going legit, I've never even like really thought about that. It's kind of, I run from that more than anything because I really don't know how that could turn out. It's so hard to get there.
Do you see how dangerous and crazy this lifestyle is, though?
Yeah.
You're aware of that what you're doing is pretty crazy.
Yeah. If I could take it back, I ain't gonna say I would because it's made me who I am now, but, like, changed a few things, yeah. A lot of things.
Did you have dreams of doing something?
Absolutely. I used to want to be a pediatrician. That went out the window so fast. Once I started running away from my group homes and my placements and my foster homes, and drugs came in the picture, so yeah.
So drugs are part of your life?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that crystal meth?
I'm battling.
Crystal meth mostly?
Yeah.
Do you have any people in your life that you would consider a parent?
Not really.
Nobody.
I got foster parents, but no. Like, one set of foster parents that I kind of got more closer to now that I'm pregnant rather than at any time. Like, I thought they kind of turned their backs on me like a long time ago, but I guess I was wrong a little bit, but I'm still like in the doubt with them too, but yeah.
But the people on the streets are probably more your family than anyone else, it sounds like.
I don't know who to trust.
Yeah. Yeah, trust is a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially, messed up world like this. Well, I'm not gonna say the whole world is messed up, but like just doing the stuff we do, like living the lifestyle we live, with all that comes like negativity, so
Yeah, you're surrounded by hustlers and like everyone around you is up to no good.
You're right.
That's gotta wear on you after a while, right?
Yeah.
And you get depressed sometimes? You get depressed?
A lot of time, especially being pregnant now. Like, this is like the worst time of my life.
Is this your lowest point?
Yeah. Thank you.
Are you scared?
Yeah.
You must be. What are you scared of most? Losing the baby?
Yeah, like just having her grow up with no family like I did, I guess. But it's so hard. Like, it's not easy, you know? I've been doing what I've been doing for so long. It's like, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Like, and then the whole, how it came about, you know, like my little situation from getting pregnant is the hardest for me. Like, how I'm supposed to explain it to her when she grow older. But I guess I could save that for then.
The tattoo on your brow? Tell me about the tattoo on your eyebrow.
Crazy thing you ask about. This was a guy.
One of your pimps?
Huh?
One of your pimps?
Well, I thought he was my boyfriend. He ended up playing me in the end. I don't know. I kind of like, he used to like make it seem like that's what made him happy, I guess. And I seen our like relationship going through like a break-in. And so like, I used to always hear him talk with his homie, like, you know, about how happy times he had when he used to have his little hoe bitches and shit. So I guess like, you know, like I took it upon myself. Well, we got into altercation and I took it upon myself when he went to jail and he went back to out of state. And I guess like when he went to jail, I missed him so much. I guess like I took it upon myself to get him back out here. And the only way like, and in my mind at the time, I could get him back out here was, hey, go to Fig. It only took me one date. And I got him back out here. I paid for his ticket back out here. And after that, all hell just, nothing was ever what it was said or like, I don't know. It took me a minute to like really learn like his manipulative ways and stuff, you know, like it took me a really long time. I'm still learning right now, like trying to like break that habit myself right now, like, you know, with the same person right now, like, and it's hard. It's hard to shake a bad habit.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know where else or nothing else to do, where else to go.
Did you have any examples growing up of loving relationships? And did you ever see any loving relationships when you were growing up?
No.
No examples of that?
Every relationship I've been in, it's been like a domestic violence or whatever, like, I don't even call it a relationship.
Just abusive?
Yeah. I don't even have relationships no more.
Yeah, well, it's hard having a relationship when you're doing this kind of work too.
Yeah, it is. Because either they want you to fully be with them and do what they say and quit, or they want you to give them your all and just like break yourself for them or something, like, you know. And it's never like in the middle, fair or nothing like that, you know. I don't think that word exists like in this type of life.
Do you get asked to do things sexually that you're not comfortable with doing?
Before, yeah, but I kind of like, I just made myself as like open-minded as possible. Like I just looked at it like, okay, the more extreme, the more money, just like that, like, you know.
You got to survive. So.
Yep. The more extreme, the more money.
Do you have any regrets in your life?
I don't regret anything I've done ever in my life because, like I said, it made me who I am today. But if I could have changed anything, yeah, I would have changed a lot of stuff.
Probably some good parents.
Well,
if you could have.
If I could have, yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying like the decisions I made, like, you know, wise.
What's the most important thing you've learned in your life?
Never go against yourself and what you feel like is right for anybody. Like, you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else. Because in the end, it's gonna be you. And people give you what you know, how you put yourself out there is what people look at you for.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I wish you the best of luck with your baby and everything else. Thank you very much.